we're gonna take a short intermission. We're gonna shoot this for the bloopers, but we're breaking bread right now. Is everybody got Chris? They the one twin or they how they hit? Oh shit, let me see. Hold on. Oh, Pop say they the one? Pop usually got good taste. Let me get a couple of these.
It's like that I look in it tragic, but it's like that I look in it lavish. 21 places for the day, I'm a savage. If I want this shit, I gotta have it. Better ass getting fat, let me grab it. I been focused on cameras like Celtics. I'm a West Side nigga with Henny. I'm a twin, making bands do major. Throw that ass trying to see what I can manage. Gas pedal trying to see it panoramic. Trap niggas trying to ball Rockefeller. They was trying to work with 2 planets. Keep going, trying to see who do it better. From the A, you know we sped. Straight out the lash, 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 straight out the lash.
All right. Yeah. That's a terrible intro. Let's not start it off like that. What's up, y'all boys? It's me, man, Saint by Frank, aka Jared. Nah, but we're back in here with another Bonnet Boys interview. Look, I can't even speak today. Bonnet Boys interview. Who I got with?
AshJaydan.
Yeah, man.
I'm everything. AshJaydan is just a character. I'm my own person.
Ooh, a lot going on, right?
It's okay, Queens. It's alright.
They'll be okay. Oh my God, it's my friend. Hey, friend.
It's okay.
Well, reporting live and direct from Big Brawley, Clark, Atlanta. You already know what the fuck it is. But yeah, we're here for a conversation with AshJaydan, and we're just gonna have a chat. So you're here to talk about the new release of your upcoming album. You didn't tell me the name of it when we first got here, though. So I do want to hear the name of it.
Music's my therapy. It just talks about everything I went through freshman and kind of this year, 2024. And just like, damn, nigga be stressed out. You know what I mean?
That's real.
So how the best to get away from that stress, write about it, perform it, and go crazy on stage. You know what I mean?
That's real. Because I know going through it my freshman year, and we got Josh in the room with us. Our freshman year was... it was definitely some shit. But I know one thing that really kept me grounded and be able to just like get back to like my roots and just like get back from it all and just take a big like woosah was the music. And I remember we were working on Save a Saint. That was my first little mixtape album back rapping, because they got me back into rapping, and I was just like, man, I didn't even want to do this shit. But
why you fell out of love with it?
Because I'm not gonna lie, my old music was so bad. It was so bad, and I hate it, but I love it. And I love it because it was just it was for the time. I was just so passionate about it, and that's really what I wanted to do. But I found my love in video making, hence us sitting here. But I still always had a love for music, and they made me pick it back up. So I really relate to you saying music is your therapy, because like being able to just sit back and put all of that down in words and just put it all down in raw emotion in that music, whatever like instrumental that you have, it's like, you know, what?
Sometimes a nigga need a hug.
Real shit. That's the realest shit you could ever say.
But shit, you know, but we just gotta find a way to get through with it. You know, even there's like no, well, it's people the hell, you know, I fuck with people. I love people. But just trying to figure things out really on my own, you know, because I feel like if there's too many like opinions telling me how I should run life, well, I won't run life my own way. You know, actually use free will. Right. You know, because if not, then I'm just feel control. That shit crazy.
I mean, I get that, but I feel like, at least with my experience so far, I've always wanted to have my own free will, but I've had to learn that free will does come at a cost. Yeah. And I've had to realize I do need some guidance, and that's why realistically, like right now where I'm at, I'm trying to find the love in the places that I do need. And I feel like going back to what you were saying with music is your therapy, I've been trying to really just take in things that are good for my soul. It's like, because really reflective like of what the music that you're intaking and the things that you consume on a daily basis, like with media and shit, that's like, it's really reflective of like what you're feeling in the inside as well. So it's just like, I'm really just trying to take in all the good so that I can receive the good, you feel me? And just be able to put that back out. Because like you were saying, going back to freshman year, it was a lot going on. And I really just want to be able to be in a better place in my life with the rest of sophomore year and junior year.
Yeah, I've learned things on the way to help me get away from a lot of stress, you know. It just kept, like, just growing up, you know.
Yeah.
Get away from younger Ash and just grow into a new person, you know. It's like molting, you know, and just reaching different stages of life. But it's all right. So, because I know where I come from. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's another thing. How do you, because I know we both grew up on the south side. How would you say your experience of growing, because we both went to different high schools. I went to Westlake and he went to Tri-Cities. So it's two vastly different experiences. It has some similarities, I will say that, but it's two vastly different experiences. So how would you say growing up on the south side molded your music experiences, like at least in the way that you interpret your sound and just your everyday growing up being?
So in my household, you know, we listen to like some soulful shit. You know, my dad, he listens to like hip hop and all that stuff. So of course he introduced me to like Outkast,
Real.
J. Cole, all that stuff. You know, it's pretty cool.
Tri-City alone.
Hell yeah. But then my mom, she'll listen to like, you know, some soulful shit.
Real.
You know. Then she introduced me to Michael Jackson. That shit went crazy. After that, yeah, that shit changed my life. I'm not gonna lie. But just blending all of that, because I went to Tri-Cities for chorus to sing. I want to sing to sing my heart out.
What?
No, because I went to Woodland. You know where Woodland at?
Oh yeah, I know where Woodland at.
My soon to be chorus director, she came to audition us and all that shit. So, you know, I was like, hey, you know, I'm in a talent show. You should pop out, see what I can really do. You know what I mean? That was like in 8th grade. So I was like, bro, let's.
See, we didn't have shit like that at McNair. They wouldn't do shit for like that. Like we were, I would say,
you went to McNair?
Yeah, I went to McNair.
That crazy, bro. That shit like literally around the corner from my house. But they had us to go into Woodland because they rezoned us.
See, that shit made no sense. I remember when they did the whole rezoning thing, and I wanted to go to Westlake so bad because I didn't want to go to Banneker. So for my freshman and my sophomore year, my freshman and sophomore year, I was at Westlake the entire time. Going into like the first couple weeks of my junior year, they was like, "Oh nah, you don't even live over here, son." I lived.
Bring your back.
That's what I'm saying. I live not even 5 minutes away from Banneker, so it was like, "Oh nah,"
just like me for real.
They said, "Get your ass up out of there," and they took me back to Ban, and.
Well, I fuck with Banneker. Like,
I fuck with Banneker,
all
but
my folks over there.
That's what I'm saying. Like all the people I really grew up with went to that school, so it's like it was like home, but it's like it's not the happiest home. You feel me?
Because it was like that going into middle school. Because at first we was zoned for Camp Creek. I don't know how the fuck we was zoned for Camp Creek. Because my sister went there, so I was like, but Camp Creek is like miles away. You know, it's on Camp Creek. I'm living on Old National. That's an early ass wake up time for that.
What time you have to get? It's like 6. Ooh, damn. Oh hell nah.
But I had to wake up that time going to Tri-Cities because I had to catch the Magnet bus. Bro, what? My Magnet bus was at Banneker. So I go to Banneker, catch catch the bus, go all the way to Tri-Cities. That shit, it was a fun ass ride. Sometimes I'll be asleep or, shit, just talking to the folks in there, I
mean, that's how I got to know some people, because my brother played football.
Yeah.
So I would be at the school early as fuck. So I would be in the cafeteria with the magnet kids that were going from different schools. So I'll just be in there chopping it up, like from people from Creekside, fucking Langston. I don't fuck with Langston. We all know this, but Langston K. But yeah, just chopping it up with people from all the different high schools and areas. So it's just like I was getting to meet people from God knows fuck where, and it's just like I know. Being there early fucking days, you be both sitting there with that common struggle. You don't want to be you don't want to be awake right now. You want to be asleep in your bed, but you got to get on that bus ride and go to another fucking school. Cause I would have to get in the car and carpool with my fucking dad and drive to fucking Westlake. And where was I living? I was living like 5 minutes away. You know where the Chick-fil-A headquarters is?
Hell yeah.
I was living like literally down the street from there.
That's crazy.
So
I say Old Bill Cook. I stay off of Old Bill Cook.
Oh, so you literally around the corner from So I know exactly where you at. So imagine you going like 15. Yeah, that's like 15 minutes to Westlake every day, and it's just these niggas don't know how to drive. But that's a whole different topic. We getting off the topic, but yeah. So back to your Southside influences. Like, how would you say that influenced your music?
I mean, right now I'm in a different stage of music right now, but back in high school, it's just a regular mix of what I was learning, just getting back into writing, cause that's when I started rapping for real. But then come to college and shit, come to Kennesaw, there's other people from Southside that I met, so that low key influenced me. Nigga named Lance, what's his name? Just a lot of old school shit. I've been in my old school phase right now.
Give me a top 5 old school for you, though. It doesn't have to be in any specific order. No specific orders. I'll give you that. But just give me 5. Give me your favorite. Give me your favorite. That's not a top. Listen, give me your favorite.
So of course MJ.
Okay.
Niggas don't know about the Manhattans.
Okay.
What's the name? Jackson 5.
Okay.
MJ and Jackson 5. There's two. That's two different entities.
Okay, so I'm about to say you gonna separate them, like
yeah.
Okay.
Because Jackson 5, I'm not gonna lie, hot take. I like Jackson 5 more than Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson dance moves influenced me, like as he got older.
Okay.
But his stage presence and
so you like Disco Mike more so than like Thriller Mike.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
Like back then, that nigga was singing his heart out.
He was going crazy.
He was singing his heart out, bro. Who's Loving You? Shit going crazy. But what's the name? All right, more influences. Oh, you said my top 5.
Yeah.
Shit.
We can go back to influence after you give me. You got
Bet, say less. So
yeah, the Manhattans, MJ, and Jackson 5.
Heat Wave.
Ooh, good one. Okay.
That shit been stuck in my head.
Okay.
That's a story. Damn. There's so many. I've been a lot into Bill Withers.
Okay.
That's a great album. Oh my gosh. Down.
It sound like
Marvin.
So is it you on Bill or Marvin?
Oh shit! What? Wait, I was at 5.
Yeah, you was at 5.
I was not counting.
He just said he was just gonna go. That's your toss up. Fuck it. It's like that's your Mount Rushmore. You just boom boom. You just do 2 heads up there.
But yeah, damn.
That's like your fusion. Hold on, I think we just cut on the camera, and that thing shit just fell off the table. Womp womp.
Pop. In a pop. Is you pop. What that name say? Is you gangster? Is you G? Or is you not? BB Hell. His name is BB Hell. He was going crazy.
Shout out to that boy BB Hell.
Bro, wait. All right,
bro, we're back. We're back.
That That shit been no, cause that shit been stuck in my head all day. I couldn't.
I was saying, you just threw me off my whole game. I was finna come in. I was like, you know what? All right, boom. It's time to hit the segment. And I was like,
shit.
No, you good. You were good. Trust me. I was just like, wait, what the hell? But nah, we are back. Yeah. But nah, ooh, it was cold. It was cold. It was a little chilly in here. Earlier.
Just
but
a little chilly.
Where do we leave off? We left off on Southside influences, and I think we were. Dang, I lost my train of thought. Where were we bouncing off to?
Influences was Southside. Then we just talking about shit, just how.
Oh no! I remember. I came back. It got back to me. I had to think about it. We were supposed to be talking about school. School. Yes. Damn. Now we got to talk about school. Okay. How would you say your KSU experience has different? Because I know. Let me rephrase the question. I know I go to Clark, right?
Yeah.
And I have a lot of friends that go to KSU. I've been to KSU plenty of times.
Who you know up there?
I'm pretty sure you know who I know up there.
I know there's only like 2 people from Westlake.
It's not even people just from Westlake. I just know niggas from at least our area of town. So it's like all the people that were gone to like those little 5 schools, I pretty much know up there. So how would you say your KSU experience has been like different from going to like Tri-Cities? Like I know because it's a major culture jump. Like you're going to school with predominantly black kids, and you got it's a Hispanic population over there in East Point. So it's like you got some Hispanic kids over there too.
The school is just black and Hispanic. That's it.
Yeah, but I know going to KSU, it's a bunch of white people.
It's everything.
It's really everybody, but it's a PWI. So how would you say your experiences going from like Tri-Cities and Woodland differentiated from your experience now at KSU?
I mean, going into school, you know, I wanted like a culture shock. I wanted to experience something different because it was like I was going to HBCUs all my life. I've been around black people all my life.
Right.
No, I love black people, but I just want to see, you know, how does it feel to be somewhere else? You know, like it was a culture shock, like you said. Like it's a lot of people there. Everybody was there. So. But before I went to school in Kennesaw, you know, at Tri-Cities, I was doing theater and all that shit. So I started in like 11th grade, and I was like, okay, cool. This acting shit kind of cool,
right?
You know, so fuck around, majored in Kennesaw. You know, there's a great black community in the theater community. You know,
no, it's that's what I'm saying. I love being at Clark because I know we have Kenny Leon, and I had a great professor my freshman year. His name was Professor, I forgot his first name, but his name was Professor Little. He was great, and he made me really look at theater different. Excuse me. He made me look at theater a lot differently than I already like was predisposed to, because like I had my own little experiences like acting here and there. I still have my love for it, but I wouldn't say as a diminished, but it's like it's definitely taken like a step back from like what I'm doing right now. So I know when I was sitting in his class, like be that as it may, it was early as hell and I didn't want to go some days, but I would be in there and just like listening to, like, I remember we were reading Detroit 67. I think we got to read Fences at one point in time. We were in Antigua. Antigua. Antigone. No, that's the name. Go crazy. Yeah, Antigone was crazy, but it just made me look at the whole aspect of theater a lot differently. And I know I wanted to get into it at a certain point. I was really supposed to be going to Tri-Cities at one point. I had a whole audition video and all, and then looking back on it, it was all right, but it wasn't nothing. It wasn't shit.
I was like, no more to go.
Oh no, they got. Oh no, that's the spotlight for real. They got the lights going crazy on them. Oh, that boy's Octavius. Oh no, if I send it, damn. Hey,
I couldn't sing for shit. That was my
Bro,
last year being a
my boy
tenor.
Jamir not hitting the moves. He not hitting the moves.
He tried though. He don't like doing shit like this, but he tried, and I give him that, bro.
I'll give him. He was doing something in there. He was hitting that. Motherfucker.
But yeah, so she came to our 8th grade talent show. What I showed you, that was 6th grade. She came to our 8th grade shit, and
Gotta give me some more.
we did "Can You Stand the Rain" by New Edition. You know, crowd going crazy, crowd eating it up. They screaming, girls hooting and hollering, don't matter the age. So, but you know, they said we won. Fucking who performed there? Isha,
no,
yeah,
not
she performed at our talent show.
Oh my god,
She was
Can we please leave Isha in the past, bro?
Bruh,
That's gonna sound
I
like
was
I'm hating,
who is this,
bro. But I'm not gonna lie. That whole, now that you bring up Isha, that whole was like 2016 to 2018 Dub Smash Triller era with all those. That shit blew me so bad.
That shit was
like,
fun.
It was. No, cause it was cool for a hot little minute, but it's like when niggas started beefing over musically and shit, like what the fuck are y'all doing, bro?
What's her name? Isha and NY. I don't know her name.
It was NY. It was another one. You had the Wicker Twins, goddamn Jakari. That Jakari nigga need to. That's gonna sound like hating, but that nigga.
I wonder where everybody at now at this point.
Everybody doing their shit though. I mean, I think Jakari's still making videos. Wicker Twins still doing their shit. Versailles still doing her shit as well. So I mean, everybody's still doing their thing. I'm pretty sure.
It was these 2 pair of twins that came from my neighborhood. What's the name? The Glow Twins.
I think I heard of them.
They
Yeah.
light skin and they had braids and shit. But yeah, they came from my neighborhood. Them niggas, I had a trampoline in my backyard. So, you know, everybody used to come to our backyard.
When you got the trampoline or the hoop at your crib, that's you.
You had both of them. Shit.
Oh shit, you were really the spot. On God, I had the trampoline.
Everybody was coming to my spot. We having fun and shit. You know, we hooping. We go to the trampoline.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, bro, fuck it, might as well. Yeah, niggas was rapping on my trampoline and shit. No, we get on the bus. This elementary school. We getting on the bus.
Oh, see, nah.
They rapping on the bus.
I was driving to school.
We on the bus. I went to Heritage. That's up the street.
Oh yeah, I know about Heritage. Just right behind the Wendy's and shit.
Right behind the Wendy's.
Man, niggas, shout out to Heritage. If you went to Heritage, I didn't go. I went to. The crazy thing is, twin, I went to Bethune. I went to Bethune for the first. I went from kindergarten to 3rd grade.
Yeah,
and I left in 4th grade to go to Feldwood.
Feldwood.
Yeah, Feldwood.
Feldwood kids. I'm not gonna lie. Those were the mysteries to me. There's some enigmas. If you run into a Feldwood kid, you'll know with the Feldwood. It's just I feel like, because the crazy thing is the school was pretty new when I went there. Yeah,
because I think the school got built in like 2010 or something like that. It was like 2010. So the class that graduated in like, because we left elementary school in like 2015, 2016. Yeah, so that graduating class, that would have been the class that would have been there the entire 5 years. Oof. For like,
that's how it was with Heritage, bro. So, I was there since kindergarten to 5th, so I was like, I knew everybody.
Oh yeah, see,
everybody like knew each other.
See, the thing was, when I got to Feldwood, it was mixed in with kids from Bethune that I already knew, and then just like kids from, just I guess still like that. That was really like the flat shows, like Union City kids on some shit. Like, cause I was so used to going to school with kids from like Old Nat and shit. Like that was my vibe. That's what all I knew. And Burdett Road, but damn, Burdett Road. Shout out to Burdett Road.
What's the name? That church, World Changers. They have.
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out Creflo. Shout out Creflo Dollar. He be doing what he needs to do, but that's all we leave it at that.
For I was in Cub Scouts.
Oh, you was a Cub Scout too? No, oh my God, no.
You was in it?
Yes, I was in the. Dang, so I probably known you for a hot little minute thing. Cause crazy thing is, I don't know if I ever told you this.
Do you have a troop number? Face hack.
It was like 303, 373 or something like that. I swear it's like 373 or 303. We probably damn. That means I know you for a hot minute. Damn.
Wait. That shit somewhere in my phone.
Yeah, I'm telling you, our true number is like 303 or 373.
Cause I remember going there, and in the TVs they be having the Veggie Tales and shit on.
And you had to go upstairs to like a back room.
Hell yeah!
It was you was going through the gym. No, you were going through a gym, right?
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! I know.
I remember one day we raced. I was like, bro, I'm faster than all these niggas, but they don't even know.
I remember we didn't do shit though. That was the thing about
we really didn't do anything. We just like sat there. Like we learned nothing.
About the Boy Scout shit.
Yeah.
Barely. But it's like we didn't go camping, none of that shit. We went to like we did
just
the
in the
Pinewood
city.
Derby once. And
I did we did that shit once and
niggas lost.
Bro.
I lost so bad.
yeah, I lost terribly. That shit was rigged.
Oh God.
I still got my car, I think. I don't
My
know.
car is in the ethos.
Bro.
That shit is lost somewhere to time.
Cause they said because they put pennies and shit on it to make it heavier.
No, that's what I'm saying. You weren't supposed to do shit like that. That was like cheating.
Shit. Probably that's why. Damn. This an old ass picture too. I don't know
Telling you,
where
like-
this shit's at. Damn, I don't got my patch number. Did y'all shit look like this?
Yes, man. Yes, bro. Damn. Bro, I used to hate waking up on
Yeah, that
Saturdays.
shit was early as hell.
It would be like 7 a.m. on Saturdays, and they would have us out. It'd be cold as fuck too. And we didn't. That's the thing. We didn't do shit, and it blew me. It blew me every fucking time. And my mama was like, "You never really did shit with Boy Scouts, and you never." Because like my mama was a Girl Scout growing up, so she sold all the cookies and shit.
So
So, like,
cookies and shit. They actually raised money because
that's what
they
I'm saying.
like
Like
them.
they did shit like that. We didn't do shit. I think they tried to get us to sell some popcorn or some shit, and nobody sold that fucking popcorn.
Honestly, bro, I think I was checked out of everything. I didn't know what the hell was happening.
I was
Like-
literally, we was all just there just for the sake of being there.
What's going on, bro? No, I can't find this shit because I remember my dad took this bit, but I know it had the patch number and everything on it.
Man, damn. Cause I didn't tell you, twin.
What?
I met Q at a YMCA camp when we were like 10 years old. Now it was probably like the summer going into our 5th grade year, and I remember Q from that day. And I remember when I got hip to y'all, I was like, oh shit, I know this nigga. Cause like I when was the last time I had seen Q before I seen him doing the music? It's probably like 5th grade, maybe. I don't know. Probably 5th or 6th grade, something like that. And I had ran into him. And it was like crazy. Cause like, oh yeah, that's bro. I remember you. Like, seeing like now we fucking 2019. Like this shit is insane,
Bro.
Like, and I didn't even know that you did the whole Boy Scouts thing. So it's like having that connection. When you said World Changers Boy Scouts, I was
Bro.
like, whoa, that's a
shit's
little too close to home. I was like, whoa, that's some Narwhal shit. I was like, wait a minute.
Because I was like in second grade.
Yeah, because on God, I remember when they came to our school, and
It was like, can you tie a knot?
oh, I couldn't do any of that shit,
Bro, I was like, hell no, I want to though. Fuck it, I want to tie a knot.
No, I remember we had to learn all the little decrees and shit. It was like,
I ain't know shit.
I think I still remember that shit to this day. It was like,
I did not pay attention.
it was just like, I think how it goes. It's like, you was gonna say, your name, Jared, promise to do my duty to God and my country.
I still got the book.
To help all people to obey the law of the path. Yeah. See, I remember it. See, yeah.
Fuck.
It was my Jared.
I was a terrible student then.
You definitely was not doing the work. I can't say
There was work.
It was like they had us in there doing all kind of shit. No, twin. Crazy thing is, you want to know how I know it was 373? I'll never forget this.
I still want to find this picture. Shit.
Listen.
I'm if I find it later, I'm gonna send that bit just to make sure.
I go to my mom. If I go to my grandma's house, I guarantee you, I can look on her wall. It's a picture that I drew.
Yeah.
That day at Boy Scouts. I can't draw for shit, but that picture has been on that wall for over 10 years now. I
That
know
shit's
that.
a masterpiece.
And I know it probably says like Troops 373 or Boy Scouts something on there. And that shit's crazy. I didn't think, damn.
Hey, oh
God,
Nat,
damn,
you know
what the
fuck? Niggas know niggas, but niggas don't know niggas. Cause I wasn't, cause I had to go that way cause I went to an after school program at the Rec on Gabi.
Oh wait, what was that?
First it was Gabi Road Rec, but then they changed the name to Tracy Wyatt.
That's what I know what you're talking about. I know you told the post office.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So I went to an after school program there. So I was meeting the niggas from Old Town Villa, you know. Them shits, I'm not gonna lie, they cool. Like, I mean, I know it's the ghetto, but
you
like,
got Old Town Villa and then you got Camelot.
Nigga, I stay next to Camelot.
I don't go into Camelot.
I do. I'm not gonna lie, they chill. If you don't fuck with them, they don't fuck with you.
That's what I'm saying. If I don't have any business going into Camelot, I'm not going to Camelot.
I know like one person there now. Yeah. Cause you went to Tri-Cities, that nigga Dave. What's his name?
Shout out to Dave.
What's his name? Cause their lake connects to our little lake in our neighborhood. So I'll be going to that bit, just like throw some shit in there. No, I remember one time, all right, this shit kind of crazy. Me and my friends, we went to the lake. This nigga poured up a fucking like concoction of something. I don't know, but I'm not gonna lie. He was thinking about it now. He probably low key crazy because he was playing like beach and shit and pouring it down ant pals. I was like, fuck
Hell nah.
I was like, fuck yeah, because I hate ants. I hate ants.
You were just doing shit.
Like niggas was violent as hell.
Hell nah.
What's the name? So we go to the lake. This nigga pouring like some type of liquid inside the lake. I was like, what are you doing? He was like, I was like, this nigga crazy.
Yo, hell nah.
Yeah, it was fun though. Shit. Wait, I know this picture somewhere, but I'm gonna find this bitch later.
I don't know. I feel like at least for those first couple years, from like age 5 to like at least I'll say 9, those experiences I was having at Bethune and Feldware were some of the most surreal.
How was Bethune? Because my sister went there.
Bethune, I'll speak specifically on Bethune because I said 5 to 9, so that was like probably the age range I was there because I turned 10 when I got to Feldwood. So yeah, but being at Bethune, it was really fun. Bethune was a fun school. I really enjoyed myself during my time there. Because my mom worked at the school for a good period of time that I was there, so it's like they was letting me get away with all kind of shit. I'm not gonna lie. I was going in the teacher's lounge, buying drinks and shit. Like I'm breaking bread with everybody too. Right. Like it didn't matter.
Fuck like, you get some.
You get a drink. You get a drink. You everybody and their mama was getting a drink. Like teachers was fucking with me. Like I'll go to I wasn't even supposed to be in the after school program or some shit. Yeah. But like I'll go post up in the after school program and shit. I'm getting free food, I'm getting snacks and shit. They had the little freeze cups in the back. You had to go pay like 25 cents. I'm getting them bitches for free.
Fuck
like,
might as well.
I'll never forget this. It was kids in my school giving me money. Why am I getting money? I was really top floor boss at my school, and then my mom left, and then it felt like shit. It didn't feel like shit, but because I mean, I was still tapped in. Like people was still fucking with me like that because like my mom worked there for X amount of years. Like everybody knew her, and everybody knew me as her son. So it's like they was like, okay, yeah, we still gonna look out for you on some shit. And it's like, come off, literally crazy enough.
You said plot armor.
You said what?
You had plot armor there.
Crazy plot armor.
Wait, your shit protected.
No, I'm telling you, like I would literally, I could have the power to do this. This sounds crazy to say this like this. I would literally be sitting like in one of my teacher's class, like her and my mom was partners, right? Yeah. So like I'd be sitting in her class like after school, like I'm in. This is my teacher. After class, school get out. I'm be in that bit doing my homework. Intercom come on, Jared. Your grandma outside to come pick you up. I'm like, all right, for sure.
That shit fun.
And I'm like, bet. Go hop in the car, go home. And look, my mama get off work, come pick a nigga up.
Yeah, it's simple. They didn't have like wings there.
What do you mean, like wings? Like wings of the building?
No, like the fucking after school program.
Oh no! They had. What they call that shit, bro?
Cause it's niggas in blues.
Bro, it was, I forgot what they called that shit.
That
Prime,
shit-
no, they called it prime time. Prime time.
Prime time. What the fuck is
time.
that?
It's called prime time. It was, there's just after school prime time. That's, I don't know why it was called prime time, but it was definitely called
Y'all niggas in your prime.
And no. Crazy enough, now that I'm talking about prime time, it was a nigga. I'll never forget this man in my day, in my life. He was probably one of the main influences in why I don't do certain shit. It's like,
Yeah,
because I'll see him, he be like, all right, don't be doing that stupid shit. His name was like Mr. Selman. Yeah, Mr. Selman. He was such a dickhead as a kid, but I love that man. He was so cool though. He was so cool. He was like, I remember this when Beyblades was popping. He like, niggas,
oh my god,
niggas were bringing like Beyblades and shit to school and shit like, and they was like, no Beta Blades, no none of that. And he say like, no Beta Blade, no Beta Blade, no
Beta Blade,
not Beyblade, Beta Blade.
Get that nigga say B2B once.
And he said Beta Blade, no Beta Blades at school, none of that shit. He made niggas go sit on the stage. Boy, if you had to go sit on that stage, you ain't getting up forever until your parent got here. And you know they was going to have you doing some fucking work. You know they was going to have you writing that little paper, I'm not going to do this, I won't do this on them fucking lines.
Was
Just
he a bully or some shit?
No, he wasn't a bully, but it's like, you know, they make you do the little busy work. You never had to like write out the sentences and shit.
Yeah, nah.
They had the fucking peanut gallery. Being in Bethune, that shit was like prison at some point.
At some point.
It just be menial labor. And then crazy enough, one day, I remember Shaq came to our school. You see how random that sounds?
What?
Yeah, Shaq came to our school. I was in 3rd grade. I'll never forget this. Just like looking at this shit, it's like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Who the fuck came to our school? It was this nigga named Young Mio.
Young Mio.
I don't know who the fuck he was, but he had music videos with the fucking firefighters. I was like, hey, this nigga Young Mio going crazy.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. When you see shit like that as a kid, you be like, damn, that nigga going hard. Cause like it's like no, I remember when Baby Kaylee was popping. You remember Baby Kaylee?
I love her. That's one of my celebrity crushes.
Baby Kaylee would have won,
bro. What?
But I remember when she was popping, everybody and they mama knew every fucking word. I remember like my teacher used to be lit. They would cut the Baby Kaylee. They had the teacher. I had some teachers that would just like cut music on in class. Like we have a free day. You be like, no, we're gonna get up and dance in this bitch.
I don't
they
like the stare. I don't like what the. Look at that.
What she say? This gonna be the sad one, but now they're all in heaven. Now they're all in heaven. Now they're all in heaven. That was the jam though.
But like, it's bad that was a jam. But it was
so bad.
Dying.
R.I.P. to those kids that died.
Oh my god,
Sandy Hook. But
like.
That song was
I hope they're okay. Like, I wonder if that scarred them. Like, what's happened to those kids, bro? That's elementary school.
That shit was. That's crazy to think like that. Like, I was literally talking to my niece today. Like, we're getting old. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy to think about. Like Sandy Hook. Like, not to get morbid or anything, but that's
that shit have you scared to go to school.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit was like 10 years ago. I remember
shot,
bro. I remember when I heard about Sandy Hook and like going to Bethune, like niggas shooting over there. That shit hood.
Like I still hear gunshots and all. Like, bro, so a nigga in my neighborhood now coming to the school to shoot shit up. Like they really can if they want to.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like me as a kid, like I'm already thinking about. I'm like, okay. That nigga can get in right there.
It's like
I'm like, no.
Oh,
I remember when they was doing like the lockdowns.
I think the camera went off, but I got a crazy ass story. No, this could be off the records.
Oh yeah,
but
oh man. So we just got off on a bit of a tangent off camera. It was a lot of shit. We just figured out we can. This mobile. We literally cousins. Shout out to them boys at 373. But yeah, I do want to talk about where do you see yourself going with your artistry, like with the rest of 2025. Like I know when you were telling me about the album earlier, I feel like you want this to be like your defining moment because I saw the teasers that you played me earlier and I really liked where it was going. Like you were building. That's what I really feel like is lacking in some aspects of music. People don't like have that world building. Like they don't really do rollouts like the way they used to. They don't promote it, and it's like I want to be invested in the world that you're trying to make with your music. Like if I really is supposed to be able to get down with you as an artist, I want to be able to like know you and like what you're trying to provide for me, like with your sound. So it's like simple things like little promo videos or doing interviews interviews like we're doing now, for that matter. It's just like be able to get to connect with that artist for that matter. So it's just like, where do you see yourself going with everything else for the rest of 25?
Just building more connections, making more, connections with people. I really want to do shows. I want to perform. I want to get on stage. Just have things like pop up, probably like at, Kennesaw, Georgia State, Tech, Clark. Just do a little song. Just go everywhere. But yeah, promote and just going crazy. I'm trying to do a film in the summer. Yes. Also,
You got a title?
not yet.
Or is it to be determined? Like
It's
a work in progress.
determined because it's for the album. Because make it into a story a little bit.
A la because the internet, sort of.
Wait, what film came out for because of the internet?
Yeah, it was like he had a whole bunch of promo videos, but it was a short film. I think it was like clapping your hands for the wrong reasons, or like,
I forgot he's slow.
yeah, it's something like that. But it's really interesting. It's literally a whole screenplay, like that comes with like the vinyl bundle for the album.
Oh shit!
It's like 67 pages. It's long as fuck, and
You tap in.
if you watch because the internet like introspective video. Oh no, not introspective, retrospective. My fault. Retrospective video online. I guarantee you they'll break all of that shit down. It's so much to that album that people don't really get like off the surface level. Like when you go deeper into it, like he really meticulously like did everything like down to the T, like with the way the songs are structured narratively, and then with the film in tandem. It's a real genuine story, and it's a clusterfuck too. But you gotta just sit there.
I like the album.
It's a great album. I love
like the
it.
album.
But it's a lot going on, and I feel like you gotta watch the film to really get what I'm saying with it. But I feel like that's another thing that you're trying to encapsulate with your work as well. You're trying to at least get that feeling of like, you know what, this is where I was at when I was making this. These are the things that I was seeing. This is like bringing everything to life. Yeah.
Cause like I said, I'm at Kennesaw. I'm around a lot of people that like create like movies and shit, like short films, all that film and television. Also like creating like your stage stuff too. So that creating the stage stuff, that's like going to now I can create a concert because it's really the same thing as performing,
Right.
So might as well. But then translate that over to film. Like I have some like resources to people that can write scripts and all that shit. So I was like, fuck it, have people around me. We all grow with each other. It's collaboration.
Real.
And that's what I like to do. Collaborate, especially inside both industries. Music industry and film, television / theater. Because everything connects. So that's what I'm really going to be doing for the whole 2025. Just trying to find a way to get on that stage, or if not, shit, make my own.
Real.
Yeah.
That's another thing that I really wanted to like stick with myself about going into 2025. I wanted to really be able to stand on the business that I said I was going to do in 24. Because like I feel like even though I did lose my way in certain aspects, I was able to lay certain groundwork for the shit that I really wanted to do going into this year. And hence us doing this year, like I said, I set out, I wanted to get back to doing my interviews and go buy my own mixer, being self-sufficient and being able to put out my own content at the pace that I wanted to with my own vision. And it's like, I'm seeing the fruits of that labor. So it's like being able to just really do that is a blessing. And it's like, I just want to be able to capitalize on that and just make it the most that I can and just like make my own wave. That's the one thing that I stand behind. That's been the motto of Bonnet Boys ever since I made it. It's not a wave, it's a movement.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to just be able to sit there.
Been to Bonnet Fest.
That's what, man. We gonna leave BB Fest. We gonna leave BB Fest in the past.
Would you ever like bring it back up?
If somebody asked me this, I get, not even somebody, just I get asked this a couple of times.
Yeah.
A couple of times every year at that since it happened.
Shit, let it grow.
That's what I'm saying. If I ever were to do another BB Fest, it would have to be like the original set idea. My original concept for it was supposed to be like a big ass block party, right? But
permits and all that shit.
yeah, it's like we were like 18, 19.
Yeah.
Couldn't do no shit like that. So be that as it may, we packed out that park and we was in there getting geeked and we was just being kids and just doing dumbass shit. But larger scale, I really do like. I would want to be able to like bring that vision to life, like have a big ass block party, like realistically on the south side, like right where I grew up in my hood. Just have it safe, of course, and just make sure like take all the necessary precautions to like make sure everything can go like the way it would. But like I would want to have vendors, people coming out perform, like just outreach and giving back to the community, because I love be it the south side is really fucked up right now. I can't see myself not living over here. I love it so much. Yeah. It's like it's really where my heart is, and I love Atlanta at that. But it's like it's something about the south side, and it's like people say the south side isn't Atlanta, and it isn't. It's just really its own thing.
It's on its thing, because they trying to make it into another city.
That's what I'm saying.
Even though my address says Atlanta, it's still city of South Fulton.
That's the set that fucks me up. It's like I'm from Atlanta. It says I was born at Crawford Long Hospital in Atlanta, but I live in the city of College Park.
But so I'm not even in College Park, because down the street is fucking College Park. It started at Gabi, I think. No.
College Park, like where I was living, I was living like down the street from Banneker. Not down the street literally, but like if like you go down Buffington Road, and then you bust that right onto Flat Shoals, and then bust that right onto Feldwood, that you're literally right there. Not even realistically that you can go down Buffington Road, bust a right on the Royal South Parkway, and then bust a right on Feldwood Road, and then you're right there at Banneker and Feldwood.
I was raining. I hope not.
So I mean, it's just like that was what my upbringing was for the longest, and I just know I would want to be able to do something for the people out there, because I love my people over there. It's just it's hurting. It's this.
I want to give back, but it's like I don't feel comfortable yet to give back yet. You know,
Why
I feel like
that?
I haven't done nothing. Well, I've done something for myself, but I want to make sure I have a bigger platform, you know, a bigger team behind me to do something like that. Because me personally, I'm trying to take over.
I feel that, but I feel like it always starts small though. That's all. Like, so you can at least lay the ground seeds now, because like some of the biggest trees took tens of millions of years to grow. I'm not saying it won't take that long necessarily, but it's like just in that aspect, at least you get the ground roots going now. They're sure to sprout up now. My
mama asked me what I'm doing. I said, building me a foundation. She said, how you doing that with the shit that I'm creating?
Amen. Come on now.
That's been my saying for a couple of days. I don't know why. That's copywritten.
Nah, that's right real though. Stamp that.
That's copywritten. Ask me to use it. I don't know, but nah, I understand that, because that's been on my mind lately. Because I just like helping, you know.
Yeah,
it's chill, but I want to make sure that, you know, 2025, because this shit's a process. I know how people is like, don't rush it. You know, it's not what you see, what it seems like. Me personally, like, you know, just be patient with everything. Especially like, I know that I'm talented. I know that I'm surrounded by talented people. You know, shit, just have fun. You know, let shit ride out like how it's supposed to. But shit, I'm chilling now. Shit,
man, that's
doing the promos. Get the album rolling out.
Gotta do them promos. I'm not gonna lie. I've been lacking. I'm supposed to. I don't know when I'm gonna drop this, but at the time of recording, I have 5 music videos that I have to put out. I have 5 music videos to put out, and I got them. Literally, I'm supposed to be putting out the next episode, the second episode of my podcast soon. So I don't know when I'm gonna do that. I gotta go edit the thumbnail, promote that shit. It's so much that you have to do, and it's like, damn, it's like, when are you gonna find the time to do it? But it's like, there's no better time than now. You feel me? It's like,
shit, if you need help rolling that shit out, man, let me know.
But shit, it's gonna be some. I'm gonna hit your phone. It's some shit that we guys coming soon.
Bro, wait. I'm excited. I'm excited because this year it just feels like a like a renaissance in it. Say, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's. I feel
Something
like
feels different.
yeah, it's. I feel like look going into this year, I really like. I feel like people are having a really bad mentality about it. Like, it's so you're like so caught up in the politics of it. Of course, like I'm being very vigilant and just around like aware of the world like around me right now. But it's like realistically, I'm just trying to make sure I stay on top of the shit I need to.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm not letting any of this shit get to me and crumble me because that's where I fucked up last year, and it was awful.
Man,
Absolutely
you're stuck in
awful.
survival mode the way life is set up right now.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, when can we actually like live?
I mean, you doing it now.
Yeah.
This is the experience. You are the crazy thing is that's oh excuse me. What I had also had to think about, there is somebody right now that is dreaming of being in the position that you are in right now. There is somebody that's dreaming about the position that you're in right now, and you have to think about that because the world is so small when you really think about it. It's so many people on this damn earth, and we have to be fortunate and just grateful for the things that we really do have and for the positions that we are in, and of course that we do want to get to better places. The camera just shut off, but it's okay though, because in all honesty, it's just like I feel like we just got to be humble and stay grounded when it comes to certain things because it's like I don't want to say it all can be worse because it can be, but it's like everything can get better in the end with just hard work and determination and true fortitude, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Damn. Maybe I needed to hear that. Because, I don't know. I'm becoming Buddhist. Because it's like I want to be grounded. That's why I've been like, like shit, stargazing and shit.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like one thing that I really struggled with last year, I wanted to be so larger than life.
Yeah.
That life became larger than me and then I couldn't live in it. If that made sense. Like,
damn.
I was trying to be so much bigger than everything that I was doing beforehand. It's like, yo, I'm this now. I'm this. Like, I'm not letting nobody tell me shit. And it's like, hold on, nigga, slow your roll. I'll bring you down 7 notches and show you who you really are. Then you gotta sit there and figure out who you thought you were. Is that the person that you thought you were? Or is this who you really are at the end? So it's like, I had to sit back and just truly value like who I wanted myself to be and what I wanted to represent. And I feel like that's another thing that I'm working on this year. I really want to be able to represent good values and just overall be a good person, be a better person at that. Because it's not enough to just be a good person in this world anymore. And that's another thing people have to realize. It's just you have to be up and beyond. You have to just it's so many ways you can look at that though, but yeah, I feel like I'm going on a little bit of a ramble.
No, that's okay. Shit, we love a ramble. I like to let people talk, and I like when people let me talk. Everybody feel heard, and you get what you want to say. I mean, you get what you want to say off your chest, because probably sometimes you need to hear that shit, because that's what happening to me. I just need to hear that shit. It's okay. Life ain't going nowhere. Well, unless you make it, but
it's too much life to live, so just don't let it live you.
Yeah. Damn. But sometimes a nigga need a hug. And that's why we have music's my therapy. Hello.
Hey. Man, this has been a conversation with AshJaydan.
Hell yeah. Or you call me Ashton.
AshJaydan.
That shit is tiring.
Ashton no Kutcher.
Oh hell. Niggas used to call me Ash Ketchum.
Ketchum.
Hell no, I don't even watch
Ketchum. What? Don't diss Pokemon. Pokemon was shit.
Bro, what? No, because niggas are like, Ash Ketchum. Or fucking...
Gotta catch them all.
There's a nigga, what's his name? They used to call me Graham Cracker. I hated that shit. Because my last name Graham. But I hated that shit. That shit was stupid as hell.
Hell no. Yeah. Graham Cracker is insanity. I've only gone by a couple of names in my life.
I fought a nigga. for calling me that shit. 6th grade.
Yeah, hell nah.
We didn't get suspended though.
Yeah, niggas only call me a couple things in my life. My mom called me Spider.
Spider.
My partners, like my OG partners, like from elementary school, they call me Jet. People from high school and some now call me Frank, and that's my name. Say by the Frank.
Ocean.
No.
This nigga dyeing his hair and everything.
Chill on me.
It's hell on earth in the cities or fire. In hell in here there is heaven. Oh. That's my favorite song.
I love that song though, but no, we're not doing that though.
Solo's hard.
We're not.
Please don't talk about solo. Solo.
We're not finna do a crying session. Everybody gonna start crying and shit. We don't got time for that. No time for that.
But no. Names.
It's your main man, Saint by Friend. It's been another Bonnet Boys interview. We out. All right, look right here and say, "Welcome to Bonnet Boys Productions."
Welcome to Bonnet Boys Productions.
That's not what I said at all.
Welcome to Bonnet Boys Productions.
Bonnet Boys Productions, like bonnet on your head.
Welcome to Bonnet Boys Productions.
What? Through your hood, bitch, I'm swinging my ratchet. They say they outside, I don't see shit, niggas capping. My light like a fleet, see the lights, camera action. It's gangin' this bitch, if you try, it get graphic.
I feel like young Tone in the booth, line of flicks on the beat while I'm speaking the truth. Been focused on motion and means, consistently flexing on shit that I do. I just talked to the reverend, he gave me a blessing, he told me don't make the wrong moves. Just stay to yourself, just call on the help when the oppa go slide when they crew.
Try to tell him I walk on that beat in that booth. Never sober, I got a bitch thinking it's cool. Sippin'